You never paid her fees. You never did anything for her, but you just want to control her because she is your wife. They still bring that same character to the Western world. That is what is affecting them. I remember one time on your live, we were talking about this issue, and a guy came on your live, and he said that he is married, and him and his wife, they have been together for years. But he is supporting the woman when it comes to house chores and all that. A Nigerian man, if you do that in Nigeria, they will call you woman rapper. So that's why the men don't even assist their wives when it comes to house chores. What? In Nigeria, there are women that work and they still do housework. They still do house chores. They take care of the kids. Why would a man be doing housework?
Yeah, let's hear the guy. Let's hear our guy.
Madam, may come back to Nigeria, I beg. Yeah?
If I come back to Nigeria,
come back to Nigeria.
If I come back to Nigeria, I go come out on a 2 front seat, given a 2x2, or I'm okay.
Exactly. So you think that if I come back to Nigeria now, I will be like a woman in Nigeria that is powerless.
If I come back to Nigeria, I go come out on a 2
May come back to Nigeria, I beg. Okay.
First of all, let me tell you something. It will be worse if I come back to Nigeria because I'll come back with.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
You are telling us to come back to Nigeria, so we are now responding to what you said.
I'm going to come out your 2 fronties, 2x2.
Talk.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. This abroad matter. I'm even tired of hearing itself. Do you know that when I was in America, before I came to Canada, 3 of my friends got to Nigeria, went to Nigeria and got married to young girls. They said, oh, I don't want to get married in America, girls. I want to go to Nigeria and marry Nigeria ladies. They married them. They thought they are not civilized. They are not exposed, so they can control them or whatever they think they can do with them. They brought them. After a year, because of the kind of friends they have, they now got to know the system. This system is the problem. This system that all of you think that favors you women is the problem to Africans' marriage in abroad. Number 1 point, you got married to a Nigerian man and you were living in Nigeria with him. This same thing, he was cheating. Now you want to call police on him, slap him, beat him.
I'm going to interrupt you.
I'm making a point. Hold on, I'm going somewhere. Hold on, I'm going somewhere. Let me land. Madam, let me land.
Not every Nigerian man cheats. You cannot say he was cheating.
Hold on, let me land. I am going somewhere. Daddy freeze. Let me land. You be talking, nobody talk now. Let me talk.
No, because this is about
Madam, I can see that you are having problem with your husband, though. You said men don't respect their wife. You don't respect your husband. I am telling you, you don't have respect for your husband. For you to even be talking to a man like this, you don't have a respect.
I showered there your eye. How can you tell me that we're in Nigeria and we're accepting the fact that men cheat?
Your husband slapped you in Nigeria. He didn't do shit. Your husband cheat on you in Nigeria. He didn't do shit.
That is because
you are in abroad. You are in abroad. Abroad give you rights to do whatever you want to do because he cheated on you. You send him out of the house. You call police on him. You send him to jail.
And cheat on your wife and hit your wife.
You guys are not saying that. So people that in Nigeria, people that in Nigeria that married, people that in Nigeria that married, the married ones we have respectful women in Nigeria, my sister.
I have seen good men, I have seen
we have respectful women in Nigeria. Very submissive and loyal women in Nigeria. They have never experienced what you guys are experiencing abroad. My point is, why were you guys quiet when you were facing those problems in Nigeria? You come to abroad and you want to punish the man for it.
Can you see your focus?
Why didn't you fight your husband? Leave out your husband when you are in Nigeria, when he was beating you, when he cheated on you. You are not, madam, you know fine. I can't put eye on you.
Oh yeah, wait, one at a time. How is it? Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, he's asking a question.
Don't direct your annoyance towards me. I beg, you don't know me.
You said me I get a shower eye. That means say you like me, oh. Madam, don't like me. I don't get a shower eye.
Let me answer your question.
Madam, forget. You know who they talk to. Now your kind of woman are they go for. I beg, go sit down, Zari.
Let me ask you a question.
I told you first. I beg, go and sit down.
Madam, go relax. Look at off your mic. That the please, I want to off our mic. Off mic.
Can I answer?
Okay. My point is, hold on. My point is, women will come to this Daddy Freeze live, and they will be talking blah 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 blah. Oh, we are in abroad. We have the right to do whatever we want to do. Any woman that any man that do shit to us, we'll send him to jail. Blah blah. Now, okay. You that got married to that man in Nigeria. This man, I am married to you, and we're in Nigeria together. I sent you to abroad, and you brought me, or I went to abroad and I brought you. The same problem that we were having in Nigeria. Nobody leave their house. So you didn't report to your parents. I didn't report to my parents. Nobody, you didn't divorce me. You didn't plan to divorce me. I didn't plan to divorce you. We were all enduring those trouble. Now we come to this Oyibo people land. The same thing happen now because you are making lots more money.
Why not plan to
change you?
Making lots more money. Or you think that these people. You think that these people lost favor you. Does it give you the right to treat me bad? Now I'm the bad man, I am the terrible man, and you want to send me to jail. When I go to jail, what is your profit for that?
Man, are you listening to yourself?
I am listening to myself because that is what you women do here. That's the reason why we will never bring you to abroad.
Can you ask me a question?
Men should not bring no woman to abroad. Don't bring them to abroad.
Can you listen?
Don't bring them to abroad, especially the bad character one. If you guy, let me tell the guys on this line. If you have a terrible woman, if you have a woman that has bad character in Nigeria that you get married to, if you fly to abroad, let her be there. Send her money, take care of her. Don't bring her. Don't bring her. Because she will not change. The next thing, she will send you to jail. Don't bring her. She will send you to jail.
You're not answering the question.
Madam, you fine. Make her listen to you. What were you saying?
So I'm asking you a question. Now you're saying a woman that has bad character, if you bring her to the Western world, she will send you to jail. She will be demon. She will be demon. She will be a devil. Okay, I get that. So a man who beats his wife and cheats on the woman, is that a good character?
Oh, there are some. Okay. This is the problem I'm having with women.
I still have a question. Yes,
why are you fighting? Why are you fighting that? Why are you fighting that in abroad? Were you fighting to leave that? That the trees have been telling you people, if your husband cheats and you want to leave him, leave him. Why did you leave him in Nigeria until you get to abroad?
Because
why are you leaving him in abroad?
You still expect the woman to conduct that.
Have you made your point?
Nigerian law prevents you to leave your husband if your husband cheats. If your husband beat you, Nigerian law prevents you to leave. Why didn't you leave until you guys got to abroad?
Because the Nigerian law will not provide for the children and the woman. But the Western world has provision for the woman and the children. So that is why.
What is even abroad providing for you? What is abroad providing for you? You are only living that man. You are only living that man because now you feel you have your own money to take care of your children. Even the man is not there. That is pride. We call that pride. That is pride. Abroad make you women so prideful.
What stops that man from
make you women so prideful? You guys don't have respect in abroad.
Bad character.
You women don't have respect in abroad. A lot of you don't have respect in abroad for your husband.
You have to earn it. You don't buy respect. You earn it. You cannot respect.
You women don't have respect for your men in abroad. That's the reason why we have too many single mothers in abroad here. Too many single mothers. Too many single mothers in abroad. We have them here.
You are so bitter. They've shown you Shege Banza. Your eyes don't see.
Let me tell you, no woman has ever hurt you. No woman has ever hurt me. I'm a very real man. I'm a man that I tell women. I'm a man that told women that I can never be faithful for any woman. I'm a man who will tell a woman that I can never be faithful for you.
Yes.
That is kind of man. That is kind of man I am. Oh no, madam, you don't know who you are talking to. That's what I'm saying. That your man that you are trying to turn to Mumu in abroad. He beats you. Go ahead. But we have real men, not they take nonsense. If you bring down your character to abroad, we will send you back to Nigeria. We will beat you very well. We will send you to Nigeria, beat you very well.
Hold on. That is very bitter.
Man, I come Nigeria, come they make mouth now. On a day abroad, they make mouth. Man, I come Nigeria, they make mouth. Man, I come Nigeria, they make mouth. Man, I come Nigeria, they make mouth. On a day abroad, they make mouth. Oyinbo people they even they copy self. They are not the behave like one. Oyinbo people better part. That's please. Oyinbo women better part Nigeria women.
Keep on talking about women. That's because they must.
That's please. Oyinbo women better part Nigeria women. They are not the behave like the way Nigeria women they behave.
Just like Oyinbo men are better than you guys as well. The Oyinbo men are better than you guys.
Oyinbo women better part Nigeria women. Nigeria women, I don't know why the beautiful and good character women are not coming to abroad. Now the ugly one, a bad character ones, now they come abroad. Why is it?
That means you married an ugly woman then, because me and this lady here look at our face very well.
Only my friends that are very beautiful ones. Only my friends and my families, the beautiful ones that are coming to abroad. Why is it? I thought no one give this out to beautiful and kind-hearted women to abroad. No one marry them.
I don't know.
Man, I go learn from the Igbo women. Man, I get better character. Daddy, please. Madam, you can never be my type. Forget. You can never be.
Brother, I go cross this life.
Biola, hold on. You guys should hold on.
Biola, forget.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Relax.
Guys, leave only me. Biola, I'll bring you back. Bros, just leave the bring on back. Make with
Daddy, please, thank you, Zari. I know they come. Bring other face. This woman face, I know like she too like me. She don't like me. I know like
She can't like you because you've met your match.
This woman they like me, and I know like her.
He actually met his match. Remember he said that he has told the people he's dating that he's a killer. That is
me and you, madam, you go rock now. Madam, live the life. You don't want to live the life.
Ask you to live first. No, you live first. Ask you to live first.
Madam, live the life. I am your head. You have to go first. I am your head. I'm a man. I am your head. I'm a man.
Which of the head?
I'm a man. So you leave first. That free. She go first. If she not go, another go. She go first.
This kind of head, will set the house ablaze. You are not a good head.
Men can be head of the family. That is beautiful. I love men who do that and who know their place. But you can't tell me a man who could be the head of the family.
Let me go. Thank you. Because of my guy, I will leave you alone. Because of my guy, I'll leave you alone. Bola, I love you. Biola, I love you.
Bye. Look at you. I better go and sit down somewhere.
I love you, Biola. You're my girl. I love you.
You've succumbed to my victory. Of course, I love you. To be honest, that one is for sure. Look at you.
That guy is supposed to be a woman.
You want to challenge me? You think you can win me?
Biola.
That difference, I'm not upset or anything. How can you come here and tell me all women? What rubbish is that?
Hold on. I know. I apologize on his behalf. But I needed someone to represent the men because the two of you were not representing the men. You were against the men. You had an ideal of what you think men should be, which I personally do not 100% support. I'll give you an example. If I'm abroad, the dynamics of my relationship will change. Me, we know they wash clothes. Me know they wash dishes. All of a sudden now, I go begin to wash dishes. You follow what I don't like abroad.
Not compulsory. My husband does not do all that.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not everybody that does these things. Daddy Freeze.
So that's
Daddy Freeze. It's not everybody that does these things. No, it's not all the men that wash.
He doesn't cook. He doesn't wash dishes. I do laundry.
People are getting it wrong.
I cook. I take care of the house. So that is not true.
I don't say.
People are getting it wrong.
That's why I want to ask you, Daddy Freeze. These men, let me ask you, Daddy Freeze. These men that are sending you those messages, ask them, what did they do? What did they do to those women? Because they don't understand that when you start pushing somebody to the wall, one day the person will bounce back. That's the question I was asking. That's a young man that was just talking like a woman. You are in Nigeria. You are treating a woman so bad. What now stops you from changing that bad attitude? Because you are now living in a country that is lawful. You came from a lawless country to a country that is lawful. It is expedient.
Can I interrupt you a bit?
You change your ways so you can live peacefully with your spouse. Yes, go ahead.
He mentioned something. He said that why is it that when they are in Nigeria, they don't, if they don't like the man or the marriage or whatever, why can't they walk away? Well, have you heard women, when they even go to report to the authorities about certain things that had happened in their marriages and stuff, do you know what the police will tell them, for instance? Go on, madam, go and walk it out with your husband. You know, say your husband.
Even the church.
And this is a real life story. This is a real, women can't even walk out of marriages in Nigeria. And he's telling me, coming here to tell me, no, that.
I need a man.
The guy is just, I think he's just trying to be an antagonist. He's just trying to be an antagonist. That's just the truth. You cannot tell me, that a woman should condone oppression, should condone being brutalized, should now condone bad marriage, even when she's in the country that can help her out. No, that woman is she's gonna die of mental health issue.
If he had said some men or some women, I wouldn't have had a problem with that. Yes. But don't tell me generally, like when your husband is cheating. When I've had friends and I've never been in the midst of men who cheat on their wife. I have never. In all honesty, I have never. Yep. So who are the friends you hang out with?
And some good men.
Most men.
The men you hang out with.
Listen, when a man is cheating, women will not know. You will not.
I will know. I will know.
You won't know. You won't know. Not everybody will know. Let me tell you, you won't know.
I will know.
Okay. All right.
I will know.
Yeah.
No. I can talk.
Is the men, like what I was saying, my point is this. If you're living in Nigeria, we all know Nigerian laws. Nigerians are more focused on other pressing issues. And then they don't even care about, well, what's going on in your marriage and all that, until probably somebody is killed or somebody is brutalized. And then, thank God to social media now, then it is now put on social media, then they go and make an arrest. But as a woman, if you just go to the police station and then just lay complaints, they will not listen to that woman. I'll be honest with you. But in the Western world, my brother, let me give you an example. My brother is here to an African American, and this woman is always assaulting my brother. This is true life story. Is always assaulting my brother. And what she will do is, at the end of the day, she will start begging my brother. We didn't get to know about it until when he now finally started sending us pictures, and we saw the teeth bites all over his body, and we became worried. So I told him that you have to make sure you call the police. Why doesn't he want to call the police? If I call the police on this woman, who is going to take care of the kid? I cannot take care of this child. So the lady on her own, what did she do? She now arranged with somebody, because they want to see a witness. She arranged with somebody. She called a friend to her house after fighting my brother, and then she called the police. Told the police that my brother has been beating her. So the police people came. My brother was outside. They came and they said somebody called from this house that the husband is beating her. My brother was like, no, that is not true. She has been the one fighting me. What happened? They said, well, she already called. They now put handcuffs on my brother's hand. While they were doing that, they now saw his finger that was beaten off by this lady. And the policeman asked, what happened to your finger? He now told them that it was the lady who beat my finger off. She's been fighting me. And God so kind, he wasn't putting on any shirt because Texas is very hot. So they saw all the teeth bite on his body. And they said, no, we can't arrest you. We have to arrest the woman. Because if anything happens to you, their job is going to be at stake. So that was how they took the woman and then took her into custody. Why am I saying this? There are women who also treat their husband badly. That's just an American scenario. There are Nigerian women who also treat their husband badly, but it is few of them. It is few of them. Majority of these cases are the men treating the woman badly. So let me let this young man
from this now. Nobody's allowed to talk until he finishes talking. Bros, go ahead.
Daddy Freeze, good morning. Good morning, the lovely ladies here. I may not give, I may not give 100% advice or give 100% suggestion, but whatever I'm going to say, I'll be talking from experience, from why I said so, because I'm not married, I'm single. But I'll be talking from the experiences from my colleagues that are married, that are here in the UK. I have colleagues that I'm a radiographer, and I have colleagues that are radiographers, and they married radiographers as well. So I believe marriage, for you to go into marriage, you have to think about like the person you are coming into marriage with. Are you guys going to work together to achieve some certain goals in life? Like here in UK, they sort of like, because of the fact that we do different shifts as radiographers, there's no way you can actually come and leave certain roles, certain jobs or duty for your wife. You guys have to share, even in supporting your kids. You guys have to like a device. I've seen my colleague, my very good friend, my classmate, what they did, because him and the wife, they are working in the same trust and in the same but different departments. What they did was to get the rota, their different rota, met their managers, try to like discuss with them to tell them, oh, can you make this possible for us so that we'll be able to manage our child support, because paying for child support system here is very crazy. So I think for you to go into marriage, marry someone that you have good understanding with, someone that understands you, you understand that, and you guys have like desire, or you have some goals you want to achieve together. Tomorrow I will marry a woman and probably my wife is earning more than I am. That doesn't mean I'll come and start maybe expecting her to be doing maybe everything. There are things I'll do, there are things that she will do, provided the respect and understanding is there. I don't think they are just that. I don't really know what is happening to our marriages these days. Most ladies from Nigeria, I don't really believe. I don't know what, whenever they come here, their ideology totally changed. Let me give an example, like a life example. My mom is a nurse. My dad is a trader back home when I was growing up. My mom does this shift, like the service shift at a hospital, a private mission hospital. She goes around. I know how busy that place can be, and she comes back in the evening, and still prepares dinner. But my dad might go to the market during the evening time. We go together, or some other of my siblings, and we'll get for her the things she needs to use to cook. I'm just giving an instance. And my mom will come back, despite her being tired, she will still make that meal, but will probably make things easier for her. We might have prepared the things and get it ready for her to make. And she comes back, she does her thing. Everybody eats, we pray, we go to sleep. Nobody tries to fight over things or anything. My mom can see that things are not, probably my dad doesn't have the money there. She brings her money and does things. But I think Nigerian women, I think their mentality and ideology about abroad or anything about abroad needs to change. I think that's where the problem comes. Probably people will start looking at money, how much this person is earning, how much this person is not earning. Or you need to like, well, me personally, I don't believe.
Can I correct
I'll try as much
the
as
narrative?
Sorry?
Please, can I correct? Sorry to interrupt you, sorry. But can you guys stop saying Nigerian women? I am a Nigerian woman.
You made mention.
Guys, brother, thank you very much. I need somebody else, just one more person. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
But they keep saying Nigerian women. This is why I have a problem. You know, if I'm talking about Nigerian men, I will say some Nigerian men. You won't hear me say all Nigerian men or something. And if I'm talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about Nigeria as a whole, the way they portray women or the way they treat women. But you don't hear me say, but you can't keep saying Nigerian women, Nigerian women. It's so wrong. That is why I have my issue.
Yeah. I've been in the comment section saying, see, ma'am, right? I'll just tell people the truth. It's only older women that always have problem all the time. Older women will complain about anything and everything. The only talking point you ever hear from them is control and slavery. Control and slavery. Nothing else.
But
I always ask myself.
The other man that came now,
I always ask myself, ma'am, it's okay. I'm speaking right now. Please just
so I don't understand.
So what I'm saying is this: why is it that the only talking points you guys ever have when the topic is brought up is control and slavery?
You guys,
yes.
Can I speak, please, for crying out loud? I'm not trying to argue with you. I just want to make my point. Okay?
No, I hate
so when the lady started, the first thing is, oh, they are beating their wives. Oh, they are doing this. Let me tell you something very, very logical, right? It doesn't make sense, ma'am. Can I just speak for crying out loud? Do you know a woman is a reflection of her husband when she's married? If you are screaming like this, many people start wondering how you act at home. Please calm down. This is what I want to say. Okay? Here's the thing. When the talking point is always surrounding control and slavery, it is always questionable. When the topic was put out, the first thing you guys switched to is the man is beating the woman. There's no right somewhere. There's no this somewhere. Let me tell you something very logical, right? It doesn't make sense for a man who is abroad and says, okay, I want to go and marry a woman in Nigeria, right? And you believe solely in your heart of hearts that the first thing he's thinking is, I want to go and marry a woman I want to abuse in the US. That doesn't make sense. Because a man that lives in the US knows the laws in the US.
That's not what.
Okay, can I just speak for crying out loud? When I'm done speaking, you can respond for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. So, can I just speak? Jesus Christ. Can I just speak for crying out loud? People are older than me. Do you realize that?
You're not getting
to the point.
That's why I'm trying to
let me speak now, because it's not seem I'm disrespecting when I'm talking over you. Just let me speak, ma'am. I'm making a point. If you don't like the point, let me finish. Then you respond to it. It's called a rebuttal.
No, okay? I'm just correcting what you're saying. Not
anyways, let me go back to what I was saying.
The point is bringing your wife, not going to marry her in Nigeria. Bringing your wife.
If you marry her and bring her to the US, can I? You cut me up mid-speech. Jesus Christ.
No.
Okay,
that's not the
like
point.
I was saying, okay, before I was rudely interrupted. Okay. When you go and marry your wife in Nigeria and you decide to bring her to the US, right? Common sense tells me that the man wants to bring the woman to the US because, one, the culture of marriage in the US is not good for family rearing, right? Because there are many broken marriages. That's one. Can I just, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, you say a man will go and bring his wife, right? Daddy Fish told the story of one man. Went to bring his wife, put her through nursing school. We all know that nurses make good money, right? She makes more than him. Are you telling me that the man that by himself paid her tuition, put her in nursing school, put her for the sole purpose of controlling her, make it make sense? Sometimes I go,
he has been controlling the woman before.
Okay, he has been controlling her. Then he brought her to the US to make her a nurse, to make more money than him, to control him more. Make it make sense now. Make sense. See, at the end of the day, let me just tell you this, at the end of the day, right? Marriage, right, in this instance that they're talking about, it's not about whether one thing happened, this other happened. In this same US, we have people from other cultures, right, that they have the same tenets that we do in Nigeria. They don't behave like our women. Many Hispanic men, they still have respectable wives that they bring to the US and they still live fine. But it's always our women. Let me tell you, on this same internet that all of us, we always visit, there are many women testifying to the goodness of Nigerian men from other races, other cultures. We need to stop this ideology of everything is controlled. Everything is controlled. Let me tell you something. Yoruba says, there are some women that have bad characters, right? They have terrible stinking characters. But you will not point to it. It's always they are controlling me. They are saying it's a bondage, it's slavery. Then we say submit. I cannot submit. Cooking has become a problem. Taking care of your family has become a problem. Oh, now I want to be independent. Oh, now I have opportunities. For crying out loud. If you want your family to work out fine, there are some ideologies you need to drop away from your mind. It's always older women confusing younger women, making this narrative continually go. It doesn't make sense. Now you're talking at the talk. Now no lie give you. Now you're talking at the talk. Let's tell you the truth. See, at the end of the day, ma'am, nobody's checking out for you now. When I don't pass that threshold, nobody's checking out for you guys anymore. But you want to come here and paint this narrative all the time that, oh, they're controlling them, they're controlling them. But yet, we're having other women from other cultures raising Nigerian men. But now our own women, oh, they want to control me, oh, they want someone now, make it make sense. So I will go and bring my wife to the US to come and be controlling her, to come and be beating her. Right? When I know, say, prison, they wait for me for back. Make it make sense. Beg you, looking at something else, Joe. Every time control, every time slavery, every time slavery. See why in 2023, women are independent in 2023. Women work in 2023. Any woman in America that chooses to be a housewife, she decided to be a housewife on her own. A man cannot force a woman to be a housewife in America. Any woman that is a housewife in America chose to be a housewife. But now we're not going to make her say be housewife is a bad thing. We're not going to make her look like say na bad thing because I know what simple place. Madam, not be you the other day. You know if you show us your house because your house dirty. Now inside car every time you go to do life. Inside car, go inside house, no we see your house. Wash place no go wash. Do no matter no go do. But now complain yeah. They are tormenting us. They are punishing us. We are so. The other man asked you to come back to Nigeria. You know if you go back to Nigeria now. Every time, Nigerian men. But later you come and say, why are they saying Nigerian women? Look at the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is smelling bad. The hypocrisy is smelling terribly. Make una wake up. Nobody's checking out for una. Nobody's checking out for una. Don't pass the threshold. When I don't pass the threshold, I'm not going to let you talk. If I let you talk, make I bend. I'm not going to let you talk. Because now rubbish with the talk is money. Okay, at the end, can you go continue? Now you had me to the life. You live the life. That's how. Oh yeah, come on to now. Come on to the life. Because we don't make sense. So man open woman, yes. Because they want for the father to punch him back. Everything, they are beating me. They are beating. Like, let me tell you, at the end of the day, you older women, stop coming online to be telling us rubbish. All you older women, stop coming online to tell us rubbish. When I talk, no, they pass, then they punish us. It's slavery. I cannot submit. I have opportunities. Oh, I'm in America. Oh, I have career. The same talking point every day from morning to night. I don't get another one, I not talk. Husband, go get husband. You know get every day. Simple thing, simple logic. You will not apply. Every time, if he's doing me one time, I have money now. I'm a big woman. guess what? I have rights. I have rights. Oh, God, look at the rights. Government is behind me. I can do whatever I want. That's what the other day, one house say they will lock their husband up. Are you bad championing it? We will lock our husband up in prison. We will go and lock them up. Guess what? The oppressor become the oppressor. The hunter don't catch bushcraft. Bushcraft don't talk to the hunter. I beg, come on, talk something else. I beg. If not,
look at this one. How can a man be talking like this?
Yeah. Please, I told him that he was going to live the life because these people are just that. I think they are deviating from the points that it frees.
I can't deal.
You can't deal.
You're not even.
You're right.
I know you are not even letting me sell my money gun. Since morning today, I've only sold 8 money gun. I've only gotten 300 star and only $5. You people are not even helping. In fact, we are not talking again. Everybody, go and buy my money gun on TikTok. Go and buy my super chat on YouTube. You are enjoying the live. You are enjoying the bass bros. It's sweeting your body. 190 something people watching on YouTube. 200 on Facebook. 81 on TikTok. 1,270 on Instagram. If you are watching on Instagram, we are go to Facebook. In fact, I don't do again. I don't tire. I don't even hear anything. We are go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. Buy my stars. The first person to buy 1,000 stars, I go even heal up. Oh yeah. I won't close this live. Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video. Click on the video. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy stars. If you're on TikTok right now, double-click the screen. Oh yeah, double-click the screen on TikTok. Double-click the screen. Share the video. Follow my number 1, follow my number 2, and follow my number 3. I'm looking for 50 money guns. I've gotten 9 so far. House of Gold, 3 money guns. Prince, oh God, 2 money guns. Issy Andy, 1 money gun. Babeto, 1 money gun. Gentle Collins, 247, 1 money gun. And Meg 007, 1 money gun. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you. Oh yeah, where are my super chats and where are my super stickers on TikTok? Oh yeah, where's everybody? Oh yeah, someone said leave them to quarrel. I will bring them back to quarrel if you send me super chats and super stickers. If in the next 5 minutes I don't get any superstars, I'll be super chats and super stickers, I close the live. Someone said these women are disgracing Nigerian women. Anyhow you like, think calm. I only allow Lady Nantoma to talk. In 5 minutes, if I don't see my money guns, if I don't see my what do they call them? My stars, and if I don't see my super chats, I will log out and go and sleep. I've tried. 1 hour of people fighting one another. Oh yeah.
So the people saying that the women are disgracing them, a lot of Nigerians like to live in pretense. We have been trained to endure and pretend. That's what is just going on the chat here. If a woman wants to be honest with herself, she will tell you, like, if most of them are just saying this because they don't have a choice. If you offer them choices, they will choose freedom rather than slavery. So that's why I don't respond to them. If you want to endure and allow a man to beat you, to brutalize you, and treat you like you are a nobody, that's fine. You can. Nobody can tell you what to do. But what I'm saying is, when a man is living like that in Africa because there are no laws, don't expect that same thing to go on in the Western world. I think I expect the men to change. When you come to the Western world, you have to look at the way things are going. Look at how people are living. Look at how the laws work. What is going on? You cannot beat a woman here. If the woman is taking it in Nigeria, when she comes here and she sees that, oh, if I report my husband, some actions will be taken, she will want to do that. So I don't encourage any woman or any man to continue living like that. Don't get me wrong. There are women that also beat their husband. So if you're doing that and then you are here, the table will turn. The woman will use the law to fight you. So if you want to be a slave to your husband because you want to get the champion, maybe a championship award of becoming the best wife, I greet you. You can carry on. But don't expect people to take trash because you're taking trash. And listen, Everybody has their deal breaker. That is one thing. Your deal breaker might not be my deal breaker. There are some people that cannot take their husband even cheating on them with one woman. That's a deal breaker for that woman. And because that's a deal breaker for that woman, it's not a deal breaker for you, does not mean that she is embarrassing you or disgracing women. No, everybody has their own standard of living. So you have to know what suits you. Like some people, there are some people that, oh, they will say, if this man does not hit me, I don't feel horny. There are people like that. This man has to hit me. This man has to beat me before I feel horny, before I can, you know, have intercourse with the man. There are people like that. But there are some people that cannot take you laying your hands on them. It's a deal breaker. So I think we should respect people and know what they want. So when you are married to these women, you have to know what they want, especially if you're in Nigeria and you are doing all these things to a woman and the woman is telling you, I don't like it. She goes to the family to report. Before this woman is going all this extra mile to report what you're doing to her, just know that the very day you bring her to the Western world, and you still continue, she's going to use the law to fight you. So I think they should know that. She's going to use the law to fight you because she's not a fool. Nobody can take trash for long, just like the man. You can't take trash from any woman for too long. You can only endure for a time. Even the Bible said that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So you should also know that this woman is going to bounce back one day, or she's going to fight back when she gets pushed to the wall and there's nothing to push through. She will turn and face you. So know all these things and learn learn. Know that you cannot suppress somebody for too long. It's not possible. You cannot. One day it will explode. You are just sitting on a keg of gunpowder that will one day explode and then destroy you. That is my take on this whole issue. So,
let me give a big shout out to Adeze Suleiman. Thank you so much. Bolanle Williams Elias. They sent me 1,000 stars each. Thank you. Adeza Suleiman. Thank you so much. And Bolanle Williams Elias. Thank you. Michael, God Love Me, also sent me 500 stars. Thank you so much. If you want to buy my stars, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. So if you're watching on Instagram now, go to Facebook. That's the only way you can buy my stars on Instagram. Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. Scroll down to today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy stars. If you're watching on YouTube, I do appreciate, Suleiman Omikbidon, $2. Benedicta Oro Saye, $5. And New World sent me $10. Thank you so much. It's nice to see all these super chats and the super stickers coming through. At least after all the shouting, when I finally don't begin to the response small, I don't even let me the last day of the month we are supposed to cash out. They don't scatter everywhere. I don't even see how to pack my money. Big shout out to those. Someone said mine's not working. I'm so sorry about that. My money gone people, where are you on TikTok? TikTok people, I can't see you guys. What's going on TikTok? What is going on TikTok? All right, guys, make this happen. I tried to bring John. John has been unavailable. I tried to send him a message, but I couldn't get him through. So I'm going to bring one more person and we end this live in 5 minutes. If I don't see more money guns, that's the only thing that will make me stay awake because I'm tired. More money guns, more super chats, and more stars. See as God door open door. All right, Chibuzo just sent $10. Classic Olubenga sent $2. Where is John? I'm so sorry. John is unavailable today. I would have loved to bring John. Glory Art. I'm even tired. I cannot even do my bus conductor work. Where are you guys? I'm logging out since I don't see I want show na power. Michael, God love me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Once again, Adeka Suleiman and Bola Williams Ella. J to see a follow my sister, okay? I believe that's her name. Jokameen. Thank you so much. You just sent me one money gun. Oh, this lady just came in and locked my live, and then she can't join. So I guess I have 50 people actually waiting, but I'm super, super exhausted. Oh, wow. Diligence Healthcare just sent me $10. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, Mama Tuesday.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. How you doing, sir?
Hi, Mama Tuesday.
Hi, how you doing, sis? How are you? I've been enjoying myself. I've been laughing myself over here, and you know, on the issue of taking your wives abroad, I'm married, and a lot of times I don't like to compare myself to people that grew up really in Nigeria with the mentality of certain factors being defined. Because I left Nigeria as a teenager for school. I met my husband in school here. So both of us, we were really shaped. It's different. But when people want to leave Nigeria, some people don't like the truth. When people call us and say, oh, we want to travel, I'm going to be traveling I'm bringing my spouse. We always want, besides trying to help you navigate, how do you want to go about it? We want you to also know what comes, the intricacies of being married overseas, especially when it comes to roles and expectations and all of that. In Nigeria, you might have access to people that can help you with things as a woman. It's not so like that here, especially if you're also a working woman. Say, for example, you're a nurse now, like myself. If you go to work, I leave my house at 5:30 in the morning. When I was working on the floor, I leave the house at 5:30 in the morning. I don't get back home until 8 p.m. at night. So if you are actually having expectation of that woman fulfilling the same role she would have fulfilled when she was in Nigeria, that is that is not something that is not what's the word I will use for this? Unrealistic expectation. But at the same time, when you were saying something, sis, about, oh, women, they beat them in Nigeria, but when they come here, they are able to leave and all of that. I stopped blaming these men. I blame the family members that know that their family member is being abused, but they keep saying, stay in there. In fact, if there's anybody a woman should run away from, it's the family. Because I do not believe that my own parent will see me going through something like that and they will be okay with it. As a parent, you love your child, you want them to stay married. Of course, you want them to be married. But at the same time, there are certain things that are not healthy for them. You want to be able to, if you can fix it, fine. If you can't fix it, you want to pull them out of it. And I know that in Nigeria, to be fair to Nigerian system, women can get out of marriages. Nobody ties them down. I understand the implication of, oh, children, who will pay? Yes, the court might ask the man to pay. The money might not be enough. But same happens here. We've had, especially if you're in Texas, oh, Daddy Freeze, I know you always say it favors women. Not necessarily. In Texas here, even a footballer that makes millions, the baby mamas, now $250 they give dead on each child. It's no be joke. Texas doesn't do all that nonsense. Maybe in California, you might be able to be getting this thing. But in Republican states, it doesn't work like that. So even in America, there are ways you can go about it. But bottom line is, I feel like what you've said before, communication is a big problem. And some people, people, when we are in love, when we want to get married, we tend to have just turn blind eye to all the negative things and all of that. Exactly. Things we know that we can't live with for the rest of our life, but we'll keep saying, no, it's okay. I love him and all of that. I believe one thing, which my husband always say, my husband would be like, I don't open door for you because I know I can't keep up with it. And the day that I don't do it, that is when you will have a problem. So we didn't even start our journey like that. Because truly, as a woman, when someone starts doing something, then they stop doing it, then there's an issue. In my home, I've said this before on another platform, and the lady that was there was like, oh, so you are the one in control of your house. I'm glad that people in the comments were able to help me set her straight and said, no, she never said anything like that. Daddy Freeze knows I've been in school. I just graduated for the past 2 years, sincerely, my husband has been the one like doing children duty in this house. I don't do anything. I don't. And I appreciate him for it because I didn't have to ask. He supports what I want to do. We communicated it, why I want to do it. As a matter of fact, even when I was saying I don't want to go do it, he pushed me to go ahead and do it. He supported my dreams. He's always in support of whatever dreams I have and aspiration. It's because we communicate. It's because of the way we started our journey from the get-go. Nigerian ladies need to learn to communicate. It's not about you people sleeping together and sleeping with each other and having cooking for demand and all of that. No, important discussions that you're supposed to have pre-marriage, you don't even have those discussions. Before I married my husband, I said my family is very important to me. I don't want to have to take permission to have my brother come visit me, my sisters come visit me, because it's like, yes, I'm like that too, because we are family people. So those are the kind of things that I've made like sure to talk about. So when we are married now, it's not like, okay, so we know. And we've had challenges, but communication, I feel like people don't communicate. And everybody just, you know, as a woman too, sometimes we are like, I'm just trying to avoid conflict. But sometimes conflict is good. Good conflict is good. Yeah. It's good to have conflict sometimes. When two people, your Bible will say, when two sisters go in this room and they come out laughing, that means they've not told each other the truth. Because if you've told each other the real truth, you'll be coming out of there looking all like, I'm so mad at this person because that person just told you the truth. Like you said, I don't want people to think that overseas women, Nigerian women overseas, they are just too overbearing, they don't listen to their husband and all of that. It's not about that. It's more that Nigerian women in Nigeria that chose to be or decided to be housewives if their husband requested it, is because there's really no much opportunity also in Nigeria. True. In Nigeria, if you say, I don't want to be housewife, I want to go and work, they will ask you, okay, how much salary they want to pay? 50,000 naira. They'll say, so you collect 50,000, you will pay housemaid 30,000. So how much is remaining? Just stay at home with your children. But when she comes to overseas, she's like, I'm educated too. I can work. I was talking about the lady that said, oh, so in your house, you are the boss. She said something to me that, well, you should have done all your schooling before you start having kids. And I said, first off, just because I have kids doesn't mean I should stop having dreams and aspirations. Yeah. As a woman, I should be able to aspire to be whatever I want to be. Yeah. I shouldn't be limited because I'm married now and I have kids. True. The thing is, I need to be able to communicate it with my partner, and we need to be able to, whatever decision we make, we are making it together. True. When my husband goes back to school now, I'm going to be the one like doing the distance, or if we're in school at the same time, if we have help, we'll make it work. Yeah. A lot of Nigerian men are also set in that mentality. They don't want to change. They are stiff. Like they resist it. Yeah. They still want the woman to, okay, you leave leave home at 5:30 in the morning, you go to work, you've been standing and running around on the unit for 12 hours as a nurse, then you come home and then you should start cooking that time. Some men, I am not even kidding, to God Almighty, one of my friend, when I was in college, the uncle, the wife, if you see the belly like this, do you know this man still expected his wife to be pounding fufu that he will eat? In Houston here. I'm not kidding. Okay. This is true. Okay. So it happens.
I've learned one lesson. If you live abroad, don't marry a nurse.
Not only nurses, so Daddy Freeze. It's not only
nurses, so it's not. But to be fair too,
even the ones that are working in the factory, even the ones working in the factory,
that are working in the factory,
yes, it's not a nurse.
Daddy Freeze, I think the communication to our men we should be more understanding and try to listen more and not be reactive. Try to hear her out first before you make your decision or make an assumption.
So the stress people they face.
It's stressful. Yes. It's stressful.
That's it. That's marriage. Marriage, you have to communicate.
You have to communicate. But you know, Nigeria, we are not trained that way.
To communicate, yes.
Marry a nurse and don't marry a lawyer.
I don't say that though.
No.
No, our nurses, but the nurses make okay, Daddy Freeze, let me tell you this. My friends, my co-worker, when I was still on the unit of the floor, my friends that are white girls, the moment they have 2 kids like this, they are going to go part-time. They go part-time. They can't work full-time. Because you can't work full-time and try to be home with the kids. And that let me tell you this, my kids now, you know, the one moment they start first grade, second grade, they start having activities. Maybe they are doing ballet, they are doing tennis, they are doing all this chess and all of this. And the parents here are expected to be at this event. Because guess what? When you are not showing up, now your child start thinking you hate them. So you are going to, so you leave your work, you go to basketball, you go to this.
Why will you bring them home, Daddy Freeze? Why will you bring them home when you are here? Why?
Listen, let me tell you something.
No, I will send them home.
Listen, why I can't abroad? Abroad gives these parents so much work. In Nigeria, any day you can go to your child, you go. Any day you cannot go, you will not go. You don't ride.
Yes.
It's difficult being a parent. Abroad, it's too much. Let the children grow till they are a certain age, then go and do their masters abroad. Please, please, please. I can't deal with all this culture.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot, but at the same time, and I know somebody was saying that Nigerian women like money. That's true.
Abroad will not be abroad.
Then Nigerian women like money.
Yeah. So sometimes Nigerian women also overwork themselves unnecessarily and not think that they are married. They also have responsibilities too, which is their family. So that is true. Some, not all.
99% of people abroad would not be abroad if Nigeria was working. The reason why was Nigeria.
That's true.
And if you lived in Nigeria, you would also have to be like, you have to behave like a Nigerian. Thank you so much, guys. I'm exhausted. For those of you who people came through today quite a lot on YouTube and TikTok. As usual, Facebook has become so dry. In fact, I'm even thinking, should I even be bringing these Facebook people again? They're not even trying. But anyway, big shout out to Jokamin. Jokamin just sent me 3 quick back-to-back money guns. Thank you so much. And one more person I need to shout out to. Yes, sent me $20. Diligence Healthcare. So YouTube is quite amazing, and I'm happy to be with you guys. Thank you all. Good night. Take care of yourselves. I'll come tomorrow on money gone. All this one. Then when I just.
I was like, Daddy Freeze, it was just your face that was making me laugh. I was just rolling on my bed like, oh my God. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Coming. Don't forget this place.